why you always get late to pick me up from school? You know how much I waited for you? He said with a little pout on his face while he smiled softly, melting on his cuteness. I'm really sorry to bother you, my prince, but mom was little busy. You said that same thing last time too, and you promised not to repeat that again. You looked at him and smiled slightly as he was acting like his father. Do I really said that? I think I forgot, but for the next time I promise I won't do that again, okay? He nodded and showed you his pinky. You smiled and connected your small finger with his. Jungkook looked at you with his side eyes and again looked at the road. You pressed your lips together as you know he is angry with you. It's not the first time, but happens from the last few days. You never pick Jungsu on time, neither you answer your calls. If he want, then he can ask bodyguards to pick Jungsu, but as a mafia, he don't want to be careless from both of your side. Jungkook, I need to buy something from the convenience store. I'm getting late. I need to go back to the office again. You can buy the things later. Yoon looked down and nodded, but suddenly he stopped the car. You looked at him confused. Just go and be quick, okay? I left the meeting in middle. You smiled widely and nodded. Mom, I want cup noodles. Okay, my sweetheart. You said and was about to go, but Jungkook grabbed your hand, making you sit back again. You looked at him while he pressed his lips together. Just tell me what you want. I will buy it for you. Just be with Jungsu. I will be really quick. He nodded and you went out to buy stuff. Jungkook was waiting you while tapping his feet. Jungsu was busy in the phone, so he didn't realize how much time you took. But Jungkook's anger was now crossing the line. You opened the door and smiled at him. I'm sorry, actually it was so chaotic inside. He didn't say anything and started the car, letting out a deep sigh. 2 days later. Appa, where is Umma? Why didn't she come to pick me up these days? I don't know. He said in a heavy voice as his jaw clenched. Jungsu took out his shoes and walked inside, hoping to see you, but you were not there. So he went to his room. Jungkook threw his suit and lay down on the couch, losing his tie. He closed his eyes. Suddenly your voice made his eyes open again. You walked in the living room and saw Jungkook. His hands were behind his head while he was glancing at you. I will talk to you later, Unni. You said and quickly cut the call and smiled at him awkwardly. Seeing the Jungsu's backpack, you said and walked passing him. Oh, you pick up Jungsu again. You said in a low voice as you already get to know that he is angry with you. Before you could open your mouth again, he spoke up. Where the hell you were leaving Jungsu alone in the school? You supposed to pick him. He said getting up from the couch and walked to you. What the hell you do all the while? Is it that hard to manage a child that you can't able to handle him? You looked down as his words were hurting you, but it's your mistake, so you let him speak. It's not the first time, Ryan. I'm noticing you from last 2 or 3 weeks. What's wrong with you, Ryan? Why you become so careless, huh? I can't just leave him on bodyguards. I don't believe anyone. He is at a stage that only one thing can affect him. You even know how he feels when you leave him. Don't be like this, a statue. Either give me a proper explanation that what's so important than him, or just tell me clearly that you can't do this. Since when you started to be so careless? To be honest, this nature of yours is irritating me now. I just leave an important meeting. My company's future is dependent on this deal, but because of you, it's all ruined. He frustratedly pushed the hair back and looked at you. Don't make me say the words I will regret later. He said angrily and grabbed his coat. He left the mansion. The tears you were holding for so long make their way. Mom, you quickly wiped your tears and looked back, smiling slightly only to see a baby. Oh, you changed by yourself, very good. You sat on his level and started to fix his collar. He looked at you and wiped your tears with his small hands. You smiled slightly. Is Appa angry on you? Why would he? You asked in a soft voice, trying your best not to let your emotion heavy on you. He scolded you and you were crying too. I feel bad when you cry. Prince, we got angry on the person we love the most, and your dad loved me the most. So dad loved you the most. Don't he love me then? Why he never get angry on me? You chuckled at his cute complaint and kissed his cheeks. He never get angry on you because he loves you more than me. You said, tickling him while he smiles slightly as he don't feel tickles. Let's go and eat something. Jungsu, wanna go in the park? I'm going that way. He asked softly while Jungsu didn't say anything and wrapped his arm around your leg. You smiled and ruffled his hair. Just go dear, I will join you later. You said looking at him while he shook his head, making you both confused. I want to help you. You looked at Jungkook and he signed, walking out. You were feeling bad for him as Jungsu is behaving like this since morning. He is not ready to talk to Jungkook, and whenever Jungkook chases him, he runs to you. He never behaved like this, but this time it's clearly visible that he is trying to avoid Jungkook. Mom, can I sleep with you today? Why not? It's so rare you ask to sleep with us. Jungsu, wanna have some ice cream? Jungkook said happily, again walking in the kitchen, but he again ignored him and started to collect all the plates from the table and give to you. Jungsu, Appa is asking something to you. I'm feeling sleepy, Mom. He said and ran from there while you looked at Jungkook confused. While he was looking a little sad, lowering his head, he walked in his room. You sighed. What's wrong with him? You sat on the bed ready to sleep but faced two strong tattooed arms around your waist. You smiled sadly. Jungkook rested his chin on your shoulder and sniffed in your neck, inhaling your scent. You giggled slightly, feeling tickling in your neck. What happened? You are behaving all romantic today? I'm always like this, didn't I? You nodded. You both stayed there for some second when he broke the silence. Until when you are going to ignore me? Really? Is it that visible? I think I should take classes for become sassy wife. He smiled. I'm sorry. I shouldn't raise my voice to you like that, but I was just too angry. That's fine. I'm equally wrong with you. He hugged you tightly and kissed your shoulder. You looked at him as he behaving so strange today, but his face was all down in your neck. Wyan, I can't able to live without you. Now you become my habit. You chuckle, how he was behaving like a child. You both were not together for a while only, and he already started to miss you. Seeing him like this, no one can say that he is the same heartless mafia John Jungkook. How can I leave the person who is a part of my heart, the important part? He broke the hug and made you look at him. Cupping your cheeks, he kissed your forehead. Wyan, for morning I am... You peeked his lips to shut him up. You don't have to say sorry again and again. I already understand how hard you worked, and then we are here to irritate you. You guys never irritate me. I always love becoming the patty in your burger. You laughed. Where is Jungsu? He wants to sleep with us. Don't know what happened to him. He is behaving all strange today. I will check on him. You sleep. You must be tired now. He nodded like a child while pouting. You smiled and ruffled his hair. Don't be so clingy. Just show your mafia side, bro. Okay, sis. You laughed, slapping his arm while he smiled. Jungsu, come back to your seat. Jungsu was walking back to his room, but you stopped him. He turned back and looked at Jungkook and then looked at you. Didn't you heard what I said? Come back to your seat. He pouted and walked to his seat. Jungkook took out his seat, which was beside him, but he sat on another chair, making you sign. What was that? Why you didn't finish your food properly? He looked at his plate where he left the piece of kimbap Jungkook gave to him. He pressed his lips together and looked at you. I already finished my food properly. It's Appa who forcefully put that in my plate, he said, being all uninterested in the topic. But he gave you the food with love, and when someone gives you something with love, you don't have to waste it like that, right? I'm sorry, he said, looking down while you smiled slightly but again hide it. And why you are ignoring your dad, huh? He even asked you something and you didn't answer. He looked at Jungkook and then at you. I am not ignoring him, it's just I am feeling sleepy. He said in a low voice while looking down because he can't lie looking in your eyes. Jungsu, no lie, and now tell me why are you doing this? I am noticing this unusual behavior of yours from past days. What was that for? Did Dad again scold you? He shook his head. Then what was that? He looked at you and your eyes softened, seeing tears in his eyes. He looked at Jungkook, who was clueless too. Jungsu is just like his dad, a little cold, even if he is only 5 years old, but understands things so beautifully. Just from the childhood he started to behave like a gentleman. Not me, but he scolded you and I feel bad for that. You smile slightly. But baby, didn't I tell you that why he scolded me? He nodded looking down but then again looked at you. I know, but mom, don't you think he feels sorry for that? Even if it's not serious, I ignore him so that he can realize his mistake and say sorry to you. But he already. Jungkook grabbed your hand and signed you to stop. He looked at Jungsu and spoke. But she is my wife and this happened with couples. Then why should I feel sorry? Don't know. Maybe because even if she is your wife but you made a mistake and little by little this leads to the cause of separation. Or maybe because if instead of my mom, what if my sister was there? She feel bad too. We should respect everyone. You smile proudly. Looking at him while Jungkook also smiled. And who gave you these values? He pointed at you. Jungkook smiled slightly while the proud feeling was still shining on your face. Raising a child needs proper time and patience because it's not something come in one day. Jungkook smiled and hugged his son tightly while he was still sitting there pressing his lips together. Jungkook broke the hug and cupped his cheeks. I'm sorry to make you feel this bad. And he looked at you. Whygan, I'm sorry. I promise that I will never scold you ever again. You nodded. Parents are always the first teacher of their children and the child learns what he sees and observes in his or her house. Jungsu covered his eyes with his hand, making you both confused. What happened, dear? Why you closed your eyes? Are not you both going to kiss? Your eyes widened as your face turned all red. Who said this to you? Don't you told me that sorry and a soft kiss can fix everything? Now Pearly, my hands are tired. I'm waiting. Jungkook laughed while you slightly slapped his hand, making him look at you too confused. But what? He looked at you too confused while Jungkook laughed. Are not you going to eat the kimbap? He nodded, smiling and taking the kimbap in his small hands, he put it in mouth in one go, making your eyes widen. Yeah, you will choke. He didn't say anything, it just smiled, showing you his thumbs up. You signed while Jungkook laughed. You looked at Jungsu, smiling proudly to him. Good values that you give to your child even if it's small but make you feel like you are on the right track to raise your child. He is growing up so fast, right? Yes, he is becoming a gentleman and why not? After my lady is the one who is giving him values. You chuckled. Jungsu slept on Jungkook's chest as today he wants to sleep with you too. You were sitting beside Jungkook, leaning your head to the headboard, admiring your little child sleeping without any worry. Jungkook was holding him while patting him with one hand, while the other hand was holding your hand tightly, not wanting to leave any of you. He took your hand and kissed the back of it while you smiled softly. He looked at you and tapped his lips, telling you that he wanted a kiss. You leaned to his face and kissed him, making the romantic scene of both of you hiding behind your hair. You broke the kiss and smiled slyly, looking down. He smiled and put your hair behind your ears. I still wonder. You are not used to my kiss, still blush with my touch. Well, it's because of my husband. He is not letting me get used to his touch. His every touch feels something new. He giggled, but not so loud, as he knows once Jungsu woke up, you are going to get busy again. I'm sorry, YN. You already said me sorry thousands of times. It's fine, Jungkook. I can understand that I was also behaving so irritated these days. I should tell you properly about my problem. As soon as you said problem, his eyes traveled to you with mixed emotion. He softly laid Jungsu on the bed and turned to you. What problem? You looked down while playing with your finger. Jungkook's heart started to beat so fast, seeing your face going down. He got worried. He grabbed your both hands in his and made you look at him. You pressed your lips together. YN, you are making me scared. Just already told me what happened. Why you were behaving so strange these days and what's with this problem? You looked at him with sad face while his heart raced like a crazy person. He looked at you with pleading eyes, saying you to break the suspense and already told him everything. All this time when I get late to pick Jungsu, actually I visited my doctor. Doctor? And why so sudden? That to be every day? He asked, getting more worried by your expression and your words. You nodded, still looking down. Miss Lee said, I am suffering from a serious disease. That's all. Only this one word is enough for a heartless mafia to break down. His eyes got teary, his grip on your hand get tightened, and your fist clenched seeing him like this. You are not pranking, right? You know that I don't like this type of jokes. You shook your head, breaking his heart into millions of pieces. Did she say something about it cure? You are going to be fine again, right? What she said, is it curable? Ani, he said me to stay away from everyone or else I will pass it to you too. You said in a low voice, sniffing your nose. Does it matter now? You signed and got up. Walking to the side table, you grab a red envelope and give it to him. He looked at you confused while you signed him to open it. His hands were shaking to open it, but he somehow managed to open it and read the report. His teary eyes traveled to you all shocked after seeing the report. His mind went blank. He don't know what to say or how to react as his mind went blank. You smile at his cute reaction and pinch his cheek softly. Disease of love and happiness. Congratulations, Mr. John, you are going to become dad again. You said, whispering to him. Yeah. He shouted and hugged you. You laughed, hugging him back and patted his back when he started to cry. You're really crazy for sure. You even know how much scared I got? Yeah, don't be so loud or else Jungsu will got up. He nodded and sniffed his face more deep in your neck, making you giggle. Mom, Dad, why you both are so loud? What happened? He said, getting up while rubbing his eyes. He looked at Jungkook, who was looking at him with teary eyes. A wide smile on his face. Jungkook pulled Jungsu on his lap. Appa, you are crying, why? You chuckled while Jungkook wiped his tears and shook his head, taking a deep breath. He spoke. You know, we were talking about a baby girl. Your mom is going to give you a sibling. His sleepy eyes suddenly sparkled. He looked at you smiling. Really? Where is she? You smile looking at Jungkook when he softly kisses your tummy, inside your mommy's tummy. Jungsu looked at you both a little confused as he crossed his arms. But one thing, what she is doing in mom's tummy, isn't she scared? Well, she is waiting for his brother to call her. Jungsu smiled and was about to say something, but you suddenly feel like throwing up. You got up quickly while Jungsu got worried for you. Appa, what happened to mom? Why she is throwing up? Well, your sister is punishing her to lie to us. She didn't inform us earlier. You came out from your bathroom while wiping your mouth, leaning to the door. You gave them a weak smile. Jungkook smiled and looked at his son. Jungsu, we have to take a good care of your mom now, okay? She is not only now. Don't worry, I will be a great son, Appa. He said, already behaving like a responsible brother. You both chuckled slightly.